Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Talking Bullion. Well, I got another bar to show you today. Now, I'm skipping the unboxing part of the video. Those are, gets a little boring just watching somebody unbox, tear a box open and get things out of it. So I already did all that before I started the video, because all I wanted to show you was this cool bar that I bought. So why don't we go ahead and take a look. Alright, so anyone who's been stacking for a while should be familiar with the AMark company. AMark's a pretty big business in the silver industry. I'll put up a little bit of information about AMark here in a minute. Considered vintage. This bar is considered vintage. I know they still produce stuff, and they own a lot of different companies that produce stuff. But I saw this bar online. It was actually a pretty good price. Got it for, well below what the current market was. I won't say well below. Let's say about $20, less than I think it was going for on eBay. So I bid on it and was able to get it. So it was kind of cool. As I mentioned in some previous videos, I'm not really a big bar fan, and I'm even not a bigger fan of 10-ounce bars, because I really like the 1 ounce. And I just think that's a good size to have for trade, barter, selling, whatever. For a bar like this, you need someone to pay $320, or if you want to sell a round for $30 or $32, I think it's easier to find someone to buy the couple rounds than a big bar. But on the other hand, they're good for stacking, they're good for space in your safe, and they're nice to have, especially, an old AMark bar is pretty cool to have. So let's take a quick look at AMark. I'll pull up something on my screen here. And AMark is a pretty big company. They recently, well, not real recent, but recently bought Bullion. And we can see here, this is off their website, it says, AMark's direct-to-consumer segment operates as an omni-channel retailer of precious metals, providing access to a multitude of products through the wholly owned subsidiaries Bullion and Goldline. Bullion is a leading e-commerce retailer of precious metals and operates 5 separately branded company-owned websites targeting specific niches within the precious metals market. Bullion, Provident Metals, Silver.com, Goldprice.org, and Silverprice.org. So you can see here that AMark's got a lot going on. And if you want to learn more about some of the details about their value and what they're worth and their stock price and things, head on over to Silver Heist video. He made a video, I don't know, maybe about a month ago about AMark and all the things they're involved in and how their stock prices have went up. It's a pretty impressive video. He gives you some great information, and I would encourage you to watch that video if you're interested, because he really outlines everything pretty well in that video. But for me, I got it because it was an older bar and a 10-ounce bar, and I just wanted to pick one up. So let's flip it over here. We can see it says AMark 999 plus fine, 999 plus pure, actually is what it says. 10 ounces Troy, pure silver, so 999 plus pure silver, 10 ounces Troy, AMark plus pure silver. So it says different things, different order back here. 999 plus at the top and the bottom there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I really like that. And man, it's chunky. It's got some weight. It's not a chunky bar. It's chunky the way it feels. So yeah, that is a nice bar. Still has a pretty nice shine on it for having some age to it. And you can see the toning on this thing. It's got some decent toning. It's been around for a bit, and that's okay. That's what silver does. Silver tarnishes and changes colors. I think that happens to help knowing that it's real. Now, ever since AMark bought Bullion, it seems to me that Bullion has really increased their prices. I used to shop quite a bit of Bullion, and a lot of times they'd have the better deals online. I'll tell you, that is just not the case anymore. And this video isn't to bash Bullion, but it's just kind of unfortunate that when another company buys out a company, how their pricing and things change for that website, because I just haven't bought anything from J and Bullion in a long time, because every time I go to their website and look at the prices, they're so much higher. I mean, if you look at their gold, like their American Gold Eagles, I mean, they're priced so much higher than most of the other online dealers. I just don't know how they're surviving. I say that a lot about a lot of these websites that have their prices marked so high, but yet somehow they still stay in business out there. But yeah, they are definitely one of the higher priced bullion dealers now. I don't really check on Provident much. Again, they're kind of the same company. I would expect the same pricing. Provident burned me a long time ago, probably 2.5, 3 years ago now. I've got a video out there about the dimes they sent me and how poor those dimes were and the condition they were in. Looked like they were all rusted, like they'd been sitting in water. I don't know. If you're interested in looking, go back and look, because they were really bad. And, they replaced them, but they made me pay shipping to send them back, which I thought was just classless. And there's too many websites out here, too many online bullion dealers looking for my money, that I don't need to put up with poor service. And they really lost a good customer, because of those of you that follow my channel know that since that time, I've bought a lot of bullion. And it certainly could have been from Provident had they decided to take care of their customer. They sent me a crappy product. They should have backed it up. And some would say they did back it up. They took it back, but not charging me for the shipping. I shouldn't have had to send it back if it was a good product. Anyway, again, this video wasn't intended to bash Provident metals, but I know there's a couple big YouTubers out there that love Provident metals, and that's cool. You didn't have the same bad experience that I had, but I had a pretty bad experience with them. And I just don't like to reward companies that don't take good care of you. So that's where I'm at with it. But this was bought privately off of a seller, and it's a quality bar, vintage bar, serialized bar. And I think that I actually heard that this isn't a serial number. It's more like a lot number. So that's fine. It's just cool to have a number stamp on there, I think. So I thought you'd find it interesting to see a 10-ounce, really cool AMark bar. And keep your eye out there for them if you're interested. They pop up once in a while. They can pull a decent premium. Not a ton, but they usually have a little bit of a premium on them, because, people like them and they're a well-known company, and they just have a solid place in the bullion industry. Well, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. And always remember, let's keep talking bullion.